Hello, I'm your host Ismay Chels and welcome to Storytime Fridays. Today's video is audiobook of Chapter 2, Part 2 of The Rising Tides of the Great Battle for Amerikhanta. Now, Captain Cambridge said, "Well, I see the two of you finally united together. That's good. But the armies of Amarykhanta are only half united." Then Captain Cambridge said, "In order to fully stand against the armies of the dark, all the armies of Amarykhanta need to unite together." With hearing that, General Lee said, "Yes, we do understand now, but at least the Great Western Railroad is still safe since the armies of the dark retreated. They did, right?" Now with that question, Captain Cambridge said, "Yes, I think they retreated, but I have a feeling that was all a trick to make you and your armies think that they did. You might want to keep a close watch on the Great Western Railroad." Then with that being said, Generals Cambridge and Butts and their armies all marched back to Toronto, Canada. Then, not too long after they left, the armies of Amerikhanta all heard nearby cannon fire from across the river. So they all looked in that direction. But when they did, they saw the armies of the dark charging towards the river, right towards them. With seeing that, Arn said, "Generals, I think we might want to retreat and fall back now before we are defeated." Then, with hearing that, Generals Lee, Grant, Sherman, and Stonewall Jackson said to their troops, "Retreat and fall back." So now, the armies of Amerikhanta retreated back to their camps in the fields of the Amerikhantan frontier, where they quickly packed up their camp and marched to the nearby town of Bristol Bloodworth that was in the Blackwood-Eldenford Hills near the Atlanta Prairie. But when they got there, they noticed that the whole entire town was ruined and burnt, with the bodies of all the townspeople lifeless in the street and on the boardwalks. With seeing that, Arn said, "So much destruction, death, and sadness. I bet this town was a plenty nice place once, before the armies of the dark attacked and burned it. Thanks for watching. See you all again tomorrow for Audiobook of Chapter 2, Part 3 of the Rising Tides of the Great Battle for Amerikhanta. Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to hit that little notification bell so you don't miss a video.